Looks like we may have hit a largie. 1847 braided hair, large cent. And we got a 1966. Alright, bring you back in. It looks like I got a 2 center. Yep, there it is, 2 cent. Oh yeah, that is a walker. Just popped the copper out. Let's see what we got. Alright, another Benji. 1845. That is an awesome find. I will take that. We will see you on the next one. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rick from Hunting Southwest Ohio, and we are back for another nickel hunt. I got a box here in front of me we're going to get into, and also when I went and picked this up last week, my bank said, hey, they sent us a random 40 rolls, $80 worth. You want them too? So I said, sure, I'll take them. So we're going to have a $180 nickel hunt that we're going to get through. We're going to go ahead and start with this box in front of us, and then I got 40 rolls in another box that they gave me we'll get into. So let's get into these, see what we can find. Excited to hopefully get on some silver, some buffaloes, proofs, or some air coins, or anything else cool we can find. So, appreciate you coming along, and we'll see you on the first find. Roll number 1, and we have our first find from the 40s. We have a 1949, and could we get lucky enough to have an S? We do not, so we will not have a semi-key date, but we do have a 1949 filly, and I will take it. Roll 4, and we have our first find here from the 50s. And it is a 1951. Hey, 51S, semi-key date. We will take that for sure. Nice to add that to the collection. Roll number 9, and we have got our second 40s nickel of the box. She's a little wore out, but it is a 1946. And it is a Denver. Roll 11, and we have our third 40s nickel. We have a 1948 Denver. Same roll as that 1948, and I see towards the back of the roll we got two 50s nickels here peeking out. This will be the second and third of the box from the 50s. We have a 1954, and that one is a filly. And right back here we have a 1958, and that one is a 58D. Roll 14, and we have 50s nickel number 4 of the box, and it is a 1956 Denver. Roll 16, and we have 50s nickel number 5 of the box. It is another 1958, and it is a Denver. Roll 17, and we have 40s nickel number 4. It is another 1949, another shot at an S for a semi-key date, and it is another filly. All right, see you on the next one. Roll 19, and we have 40s nickel number 5. It is another 1948, and it is a Denver. Roll 21, and we have got 50s nickel number 6 of the box, and we have a 1957 Denver. Roll 23, and we have 40s nickel number 6 of the hunt. We have a 1946 filly. I will check the notch and the R for the Henning nickel. If I find anything, I will bring you back in. Roll 24, and we have got 50s nickel number 7. And it is a 1957 filly. Roll 27, and we have a 1955. Can we have a filly? Nope, 1955D, but we will take it. Roll 28, and we have our 7th 40s nickel of the hunt, and it is a 1940 filly. Roll 37, and we have our 8th 40s nickel, second oldest of the hunt, and we have a 1941. I believe that is a S. Yes, it is. 41S. We'll take that. See you on the next find. Roll 39. And we have got a 50s nickel, and it is number 9 of the hunt. We have a 1952 Philly. And then also I got one other older looking one here. It is a Denver mint mark. And it is a 19, come on, focus for me. 1946 Denver. All right, awesome. Roll 41. And we have got a older looking one looking back at us here. We have a D mint mark and a 1948 D. That is the third 48 of the hunt. Same roll, and the last nickel of this roll, not in bad shape. Got a 1954 Denver. That may be an upgrader for my album. Nice little find. Roll 44, and we have us a proof. Been a few boxes since been a few boxes since I have seen one, but happy to have it in the box. We have a 1987 S proof. Awesome. I haven't found too many of these. Love proof coins. Don't matter what denomination, so happy to have it. Roll 45, and we have us another 1940. And this one is a Philly. Roll 48, and we are at 50s nickel number 11 for the hunt. And we have a 1953, not terrible shape. And this one is out of Philly. Same roll, and we have 50s nickel number 12. We have a 1947 out of Philly. Roll 49. And we have us a 1955, another shot at a semi-key date. And we have a 55, and it is a Denver. Well, we'll take it anyway. Roll 50. And we have our first 59 of the hunt, and it is 50s nickel number 13 of this box, and it is out of Denver. All right, the first 50 rolls of box 1 are hunted, and I believe we ended up with 13 from the 40s, 13 from the 50s, a few possible album upgraders, and we got us at 87 proof. So we're going to go ahead and get into this next $80 loose rolls that I got from my bank they wanted to get rid of. These ones did look a little bit better. They got a lot of older looking enders on them than that first box, so hopefully we'll do pretty good with these. So let's get into the first roll, see what we find. All right, roll 51 of the hunt. And I have an S mint mark looking back at me here, so we know this has got to be an older one. There's that S mint mark. And we have a 1947 S. I don't know if I've seen one of those recently, so that's cool. I'll take that for sure. See you on the next find. Roll 52 of the hunt. And we have another 1950s nickel. And this is number 14 of the hunt. And we have a 1956 Denver. Roll 55. And we have 1957, and it is a Denver. Roll 57, and we have got a 1959 looking back at us here. It is a 1959D. Roll 63 of the hunt, and we have a 1949 out of Philly. Same roll, and we have 40s nickel number 15, and it is a 1941. Let's see, is that a Denver or is that a San Francisco? It is another 41S. Awesome. Roll 64, and we have a 1942. It's in a little bit of a rough shape. Some scratches on the front, and that is out of Philly. Roll 65 of the hunt, and we have another 1948. S would be a semi-key date, and we have a 48D. All right, another find for the 40, so happy to have it. Roll 67 of the hunt, and we have us a dark looking 1953 out of Philly. Roll 68, and we have 50s nickel number 15, and this is a 1956 out of Denver. Row 69, we have 50s nickel number 16, and it is a 1953 out of Denver. Roll 70, and this just popped out. A beautiful 1938. Can we please have a mint mark? And it is a Philly, but I am happy to have it. That will definitely be an upgrader. Roll 72. Just got this popped open, and I'm thinking right here. That's looking about the right color. I think we finally got us a war nickel. And yes, we do. We have a 1944 Philly. Not in too bad a shape. That will probably upgrade my album. The ones I have are pretty rough. Same roll as that war nickel. We have a 1950s nickel here towards the back. We have a 1954 out of Denver. Roll 73, and we have got another 50s nickel here. We have a 1957 out of Denver. And then right behind it, this looks like an older one as well. It is. We have us a 1951. S would be a semi-key date. And it will be a 51D, but we'll take it. Roll 75 of the hunt. And we have another 1940. And it is out of Philly. Roll 78. And we have 50s nickel number 23 of the hunt. And we have a 1953 Philly. Roll 79 of the hunt, and I missed it by the edge. We got us another silver. It's another Philly mint. And it is 43p. I'll check this for the various DDOs. If I find anything, I'll bring you back in. Roll 83 of this hunt. And we finally got a little back after getting some pennies here the last few weeks. We got us a dime in this roll, so looks like it's just going to be regular old clad. And it is a 1997, I believe that is. All right, we made a little. Roll 76, and we have 40s nickel number 21, and it is a 1941 Philly. Roll 87, and we have got another 30s nickel. We got a 1939. I have not had a 38 and a 39 in the same box in a long time, I don't believe. And we have a 39 Philly. Check this quick for the DDO. And I am not seeing it. All right, another 30s for the box. Roll 88. And we have another 40s nickel. I think this is 22, 1947, out of Philly. Roll 90. And I just was thinking to myself, I hadn't found a Canadian. I usually find at least one a box, it seems like. And there it is. Got our Canadian from 1994. And roll 90 again. Very last nickel of the roll. It was reverse facing. We have a 1941 Philly. All right, $180 and 90 rolls hunted. And let's go over the finds real quick. We did end up with 22 from the 40s, 23 from the 50s. We had the one Canadian we just found in the last roll, 1994. We ended up with one dime. And the best finds of the box, we got that 38 Philly in really, really nice shape. I'm sure that's going to upgrade my album. We have a 1939. It's been a while, I believe, since I've found these in a box. I may have possibly found them on the last hunt. I can't remember for sure, but it don't seem like it. It feels like it's been a while. And we did get our proof. We got a 1987 S proof in the box. Don't find those very often. And we got our 1951. Oop, dropped it. Our 1951 S semi-key date. Good to have one of those in the box. And that last 40 rolls, we got us a couple silvers. We got a 44P and a 43P. So all in all, great hunt. Couple silvers, a proof, a semi-key date, some album upgraders, and over 20 finds from 40s and over 20 finds from the 50s. So great hunt. Appreciate everybody coming along. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. And we will see you on the next hunt. I
can see the sweet sun